And hello everybody, welcome back to Bingothon Summer 2025. We are raising funds for Médecins Sans Frontières, also known as Doctors Without Borders. Click the button below the stream to donate or type !donate in chat. It's a very good cause, so if you can afford it, we appreciate every bit that you can afford to donate for this cause. So we have a very special run for KaiserKrister is going to run Mega Man 1 through 6 in a single bingo percent, and I'm very excited to find out what that means. Take it away, friend.
Okay, good morning everyone. As I said in setup, it's way too early to play video games, but that's fine. But yeah, I am here to showcase a bingo that kind of recently got made. It's made by Tonic and Baron Haynes. It is basically a bingo that covers all 6 of the classic Mega Man games. So yeah, it's gonna be chaotic and it's gonna be fun. So I just realized the timer is not going yet, or is it?
The timer will start as soon as you give it the go.
Okay, good. All right, but yeah,
we have very attentive tech.
A huge shout out to Baron Haynes and Tonic for this, and everybody else who fixed the bingo goals. So I should probably also explain now, because my brain might be fully focused during this. In the bingo goals, there's an explanation on what to do to get the bingo, and then there's also the it also says in brackets which game you can find it in. In the because we actually have a bingo board generator on a different website, so I have to like convert everything over to BingoSync. But the original one has like pictures you can follow, and also passwords that you might need in case it's like a late game bingo goal and stuff. And like they also like to use names of enemies as well, like what they're actually called in the manuals and stuff. So if I don't know what those are called, there's also pictures for those, and even sometimes gifs of how to do the bingo goals. It's very nice just to like be sure to find and do the exact thing. So, but yeah, enough rambling. I'm ready to bingo. So, whenever you're ready.
I believe we are ready, so give us the go, and the thing will start.
Let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so I'm gonna start in Mega Man 2. We're gonna go into Heatman stage, because one of our goals are defeat Heatman stage and boss. And it's the only Mega Man 2 goal that I see that I'm interested in doing. And because we're also playing on the Legacy Collection, I can be sneaky and use the turbo function for the buster here. I also decided to do this on Switch because I wanted to challenge myself a little bit, because playing this with Joy-Cons instead of the NES controller is rather interesting.
So you're running this at like 7:30 a.m. on a controller that you're not used to.
Yep.
You've got some guts, man.
Oh, we're not going to guts, man. I'm sorry.
got me there. I'm not well versed enough in Mega Man lore to recognize any potential pump traps, so feel free to play me out there.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere. Maybe this is your I can't even speak.
It's fine. Just focus on the gameplay.
This is your opening into Mega Man, you know. That's
I have played it before, but I've never finished a single game, to be honest. And I actually bought the the Legacy Collection on Switch myself. I don't have an NES controller on Switch though. I do have the SNES controller, but maybe I'm gonna get myself an NES controller as well, so I can play those more authentically. Wait, is the NES controller compatible with the Legacy Collection?
Never tried it because I don't have it.
Okay.
I only have the original NES.
I see.
So the fun thing about this bingo is that like it kind of challenges you to go to stages that you're not normally like comfortable going to this early without like having certain items and stuff. So hopefully I can do this section without item 2, which is like the rocket thing. Okay, we're fine. This is fine. Okay.
This is fine. Bingothon in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm. Oy. I heard that you guys had Pokemon during the night. Like last night. Pokemon Rumble, I believe.
We did have Pokemon Rumble, yeah, by Rob. Our very own Rob did a Pokemon Rumble.
Nice.
I haven't watched it though because I needed to sleep for my shift.
Yeah, like it's been so warm here in Norway lately that it's been hard to sleep. So I could probably have watched that without any issues. All right, nice. That's the first bingo goal. And let's see. I'm gonna undo. So that means that we're gonna quit out, then we're gonna go to Mega Man 4. And there's a password. Because we're gonna defeat Mothra, one of the late game enemies. Alright, let's see. I was actually gonna do a pun about Heatman and the thing, but then I just got caught up with something else.
It happens.
It does. Alright. But yeah, that was only a few hours.
Mothra, isn't that also a monster at the Godzilla franchise, or?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're like either related or they are, you know, like based on each other.
By each other. Yeah, I see.
So, yeah, I'm hoping. Like I know for a fact that there's some goals here that are like hard to do. So I'm hoping that I am not too unlucky. But I'm trying to get out the hard ones immediately. For those who maybe aren't like as familiar with Mega Man, Mega Man 1 and 2 has Mega Man like he can only run and shoot, while in while in Mega Man 3 he can slide. In Mega Man 4 he can slide and charge. In Mega Man 6 he has like a power suit. It's okay. This is going terrible. But yeah, like the games have like a lot of different like power-ups. This is also a thing. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Go on.
No, it just was. It always adds up to the predecessor and then tries to one-up the previous game, because you have to bring new features, otherwise it wouldn't be a sequel, right?
That is true. I was about to say that, like, I don't know why I'm trying to Buster only this part, because like I'm fully allowed to use the weapons. It was a little bit easier once my brain could like brains do be brainin'. Yeah, that is true. Alright, let's see. There we go. And then Mothra should be in here waiting for us. So Mothra is weak to ring, so let's change to that, and yeah. So does it look like Mothra from the Godzilla?
I don't think Mothra in Godzilla is a mech or a cyborg, but everything in Mega Man is cyborg, so...
That is true.
Mothra is, as far as I know, just a giant moth, so... that similarity is there. That was a quick
Mothra.
fight.
That was a quick fight. And now we're actually going to reset back into 4, because we're going to detonate every sea mine in Dive Man stage. We have some very interesting goals here. There's like... there's something for everyone, and something for no one. Okay. Also, again, every Mega Man game has something different, but something they all have in common is that they have great music.
Indeed. I always find it fascinating when you just understand a bit how the sound chip for the NES actually worked. I think I don't know at the top of my head. I think it has 4 channels. So, and one of the channels has to make room for the sound effects every now and then. At the same time, we do have such an amazing catalog of very catchy and good tunes. I mean, if you've listened to Tim Follin, Silver Surfer, for example, or like here the Mega Man games, what could be achieved with the very limited hardware of the NES sound chip is mind-blowing.
Yeah, like the there's a lot of companies who did like different like kind of styles and how they used the chip. The most famous one is probably Sunsoft. Because their games were like, you know, really hard NES games, while their music was probably the best out of them all. That was kind of hard to explain, but it's their games are really difficult usually. So like the only thing that made them bearable was the music.
So just that I understand you correctly, I might have not paid enough attention at the start of your run, but you play this on fully unlocked versions of the games that you can enter to the respective stages that you need for each goal, or how does it work?
So when
do you have all the power-ups?
No. So that's a good question. So basically what happens is that only certain goals allows me to like use passwords so I can like get weapons and stuff. And for example, with this goal where I'm gonna explode all detonate all the bombs under the water in this stage, actually comes... Oh, hello. Like I have to go into this stage without basically without anything to be fast, basically, right? So right now I only have the Buster. I can go into another stage to get a weapon that might help me to do better though, but that basically means that I'm gonna be slower. Oh, and I jumped straight into it. But yeah, like it's all about like balancing what like finding the fastest bingo goal. So I usually try to go for the ones the games that I like. Even though I have run all of the 6 games, there's like 2 of them that I actually run normally. So I try to find goals based around those.
So which are your main games then? 2 and 4 or other?
5 and 2 are my goal. Yeah, but I ran like the other games, but not like as much.
I see.
Okay, so that's 2. Usually for this okay, come on. I usually go so fast through this that like that's also a thing. Like you go so fast that like a lot of these the things like these bombs, you don't really think about them, right? So
yeah, the muscle memory kicks in.
Yes, and also you're like, how does these work? Why are they not exploding? Stuff like that. There's some sneaky bingo goals here. All right, come on, please explode. Thank you. All right, cool. That was finally that one. Okay.
Awesome.
Let's see. Quit. Now we're gonna go into 5. Familiar territory finally. Okay.
But when you have to go into a fresh save file, could that mess with your, the route? Because sometimes you have one stage as the, I don't know, 4th stage in your speedrun, and then you are used to having a bunch of the upgrades already.
Yeah, that's what makes like the Mega Man Bingo kind of fun, because you kind of have to adapt to like what you get. Sometimes it's like, hey, kill Shadow Man in Mega Man 3. Like, that's the goal. Shadow Man in Mega Man 3 is incredibly, like, overpoweringly difficult to do without, like, the weakness. So, usually when I see that goal, I usually, like, beat the previous boss just to get the weapon.
I see.
But yeah, other than that, it's all about just adapting, right? Like you can beat every Mega Man stage buster only, so some
yeah,
just
brings
might
a
be
nice,
more difficult.
Yeah, brings a nice new twist to the table and kind of forces you to get good at the stages without without the upgrade gear that you're used to having at this point. I like it. That's a very cool concept. Oh no, we're in a speeder section.
So the goal here is to get through Pacifist. That's what the goal is.
I see.
And I just realized that I have to kill something because it's like a mini boss in between. Yeah, like the 2 areas. I'm gonna say it in case it comes up. Like, he is skippable per se, but if I fail that trick, I basically softlock the game, and it's like very hard. So I'm just gonna take like a little L and be like, oh, that's fine.
It's not marathon safe. Okay, get it.
Yeah. So, all right. So that was the mini boss, by the way, the big octopus guy. Alright, let's see if I can. Oh, hello, fishy. Okay. Okay, good. Don't need the ladder. Ooh. Oh, there's something. No! Oh, there was the end. I don't know. That doesn't count. I'll do it again.
Unfortunate.
I didn't have full health though, so this time it should be easy.
Yeah. You can try the skip now.
I actually can't because I need a weapon to do it. So I sadly can't.
I see. Okay, yeah, then.
Just there's a you get like an extra weapon. Oh yeah, for those who really don't know Mega Man, after beating a boss, you get like a weapon that you can use throughout the game. And like in Mega Man 5, if you beat Starman, you actually get 2 weapons. You get the Star Crash and you get the Super Arrow. The super arrow is like a Q-tip that you can fly in the air, and it's used for a lot of like skips, like going through walls and stuff, and flying over all the levels. So basically, what you do here is that you use the super arrow to kind of like fly over the trigger that activates the boat trip. So you basically go into this section on foot instead, and if you do that, you can walk off screen, and when you walk off screen, the mini boss will be like, oh, you passed me? Okay, that's fine.
All right,
there we go. That was Mega Man 5.
nice.
No, not Mega Man 5. We're going back into Mega Man 5. We're gonna drop all 4 Puka Puckers heads down into a hole in Crystal Man.
Crystal Man. Speaking of crystals, crystals are valuable, and you know what else is valuable? It's money. And money can do also very good things. So dear viewers, if you're enjoying this Mega Man bingo run, remember that we are also raising funds for Médecins Sans Frontières, Doctors Without Borders. They're doing God's work all around the earth, and we want to support them. So if you can spare a few bucks, we appreciate every single donation. Every single dollar counts. Click the donation button below the stream, or type ! donate in chat. Remember to allocate your donation to a bid war to make the event even more exciting, and help us raise funds for Doctors Without Borders. Just had to put in my little plug in there.
Oh, feel free to do that as much as you want. So the enemies I mentioned are these ball guys right here. So I need to get them into that hole. So now we need... No, what are you doing, ball guy? Now we're only missing these 2 on top here. So I'm gonna do this one. No, you didn't want to go down there, huh? Okay, nice. Now we're only missing 1. That's this guy. And nice! Was that one?
There it goes.
So now we are actually gonna go again into Mega Man 5 for the last time, because we're gonna meet Eddie in 2 different games. Let's see. Brain. I believe.
Deze tijd vraagt om jou. Tijd voor een baan bij Defensie. Dat kan met wapen of zonder. Met uniform of zonder. Fulltime, een jaar of een paar dagen per maand. In de actie of in de schoolbank.
Oops. What? It's an enrollment ad? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. Oh, there we go. Tech handled it somehow. Skip the ad. Okay, we're back and we can see your gameplay again.
Yeah, so the Mega Man bingo does not make you enroll. Okay, let's just say that.
Good to know. Good to know. I'm just curious because you have completed a few goals in different columns and rows. So is there a specific column or row that you are going for right now, or are you just trying to get the goals and see which bingo you get first? Because your goal says single bingo in the description.
Row 4 and row 2 and col 4 is what I'm going for. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, but you only need one of them, right? So
I only need one of them, but my internal goal is 2 if I have time.
I see. Okay, yeah. We are like halfway-ish there. Almost halfway there. We are at 21.5 minutes out of 45, so if you keep up the pace, you should be good.
Yeah, we still have some hard goals left, but yeah, it's all for fun. I'm glad that I'm able to showcase this run.
Yeah, let me just say, you're making it look very easy. I've tried to play Mega Man a few times, and I was surprised how hard it was, because I've only seen speedrunners do it and they know what they're doing, and I didn't. So I was like, hey, how is this hard? Isn't that supposed to be like smooth and quick? Yeah.
It's a really fun like speedrun in general Mega Man games, because like there's a lot of execution, and like you can still get a really good time without like, you know, using too much time. You just need practice, right? I mean, that didn't make any sense, but it's a game that gives a lot of like fulfilling, like you feel. It's hard to speak right now.
It's good. Just focus on the gameplay if that helps you. But I believe it's one of those games that you feel proud of yourself when you finally beat it, and suddenly it clicks and you realize, oh, it would have been this easy the whole time. I just would have had to pay more attention. Exactly.
Thank you. Like, it's also like what I'm also trying to say is start running Mega Man or Mega Man Bingo if Bingo is your jam.
Yeah, start running Mega Man Bingo, and maybe next event you can have a race with Chrissy and see who gets the bingos first. Or even I think a lockout could be very fun with this.
Yeah, like that was the original plan, and then I was like, okay, I have a few like marathon things now in June, and I was like, okay, it's fine to just do like one or two lines.
Yeah, it definitely is fine to do that.
All right, now we are one away from bingo, or at least one line. Because I had to get the items from Eddie in 2 different games. Eddie was the red little guy. Defeat a big snake with any special weapon is the next one. Let's see, I think it might be smart to do Sparkman. So in this one, it asks me to like get a special weapon, like the weapon we get from a boss, and then kill a certain enemy. So then the question is like, what weapon should I go for? Like what enemy is like fast to do, what stage is fast to do, etc. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is probably the only stage that I practice so much that I feel confident doing. So yeah. But we're three squares away from victory right now.
That is true.
Technically 1, but we'll say 3.
We're 25 minutes in, so all should be good. We are very well in time. We're actually on schedule, which is unusual for any marathon event ever.
I totally get it. It's kind of almost impossible to stay right on point. All right, I need a little bit of silence here to just do this part. Never mind. You can talk again for a little bit.
Whoops. Yeah, funny thing, I see your game screen like slightly delayed, I think like 2 seconds, so whenever I hear you commenting on your mess up, I'm like, okay, I'm curious to see what's going to happen now. I see. It's always a very, very fun reveal for me, at least. I don't know if the delay is the same for the viewers as well, but... this scene seems to be...
That's the last part of the level. It's just that
okay.
That's the hardest part of the level. It's just like a little gauntlet of like things, and I have a way to do it, but frame perfect death there.
Damn. Frame perfect. Should be a bingo goal. Get a frame perfect death.
that would be great, wouldn't it? So basically, I want to jump from like that one block, and then right as I land on the other one, I want to slide so I can land on top of the platform. And if I slide a little bit too late, he will fall off because of like sub-pixels and stuff. So just gotta be a little bit careful. But we have time. Not too much time to fail, but a little bit of time to fail.
We have another 17 and a half minutes, if my arithmetic is correct here.
So
roughly a quarter of an hour.
Yeah. So, like, you mentioned that you haven't really beaten any Mega Man games. Do you have any Mega Man game that you like?
I must confess, for me, they all blur together into like one mush because they look visually all very similar. Even though you explained to me that there's tech or that there's features in some games that haven't existed in their predecessors. A little fun fact on that, a while ago, I think like 1 or even 2 years ago at this point, I was actually invited for a little friendly race, teams race, where we would try and learn and race Mega Man games against each other. And I was destined to do the first one, so I started looking into it, but sadly due to scheduling conflicts and personal issues, that race never came to be, and I never finished learning it. And I also must confess I have since not yet touched it. But as I said, I have the collection on my Switch. I just don't find much time to game anymore these days, which is very sad because I enjoy me playing some video games in my free time. Which one would you recommend? Which one is your favorite? Like, is it 2 and 5, or do you just like to run them? Maybe you can reply once you've beaten the boss.
Yeah, I believe like Mega Man 5 is like the easiest casual one. So that's the one I would recommend. But I mean, there's Mega Man RPGs, there's Mega Man like 3D games, there's I mean, there's even Mega Man DOS if you hate yourself.
Oh wow! I thought if you hate yourself, you play Mega Man 64.
Oh, I mean, yeah, Mega Man DOS is worse.
Oh no, that's a statement. Now I'm curious. I have to Google that after you run and just see how that one works. Is that an official license, or is it like a bootleg port that was made?
No, it's official.
Oh wow.
Okay, good. Yeah, like, shameful plug, but I actually have the world record in Mega Man 3 for DOS.
Wow.
So,
is it because nobody else wanted to run it, or?
I mean, there's 2 other runners.
Yeah. So I'm just messing with you.
It was actually featured on GDQ, and like that's not where
cool.
I found it, but Listar had it on GDQ, and then got a PB there, and that was the new record, and I was like,
oh, that's cool.
Can we improve this? And then I improved it for like a minute, and I was like, oh damn.
Nice. Was it in the Awful Games blog, or?
Yeah, exactly.
I see. That's all. That's cool.
I was grinding to get the record in DOS 1 as well, but DOS 1 has way more runners. Okay, so now we need to kill this upcoming boss with this weapon. And I messed up big time. He's immune to it.
Oops.
Yeah, well, this is not going well anymore.
You still have like 30.5 minutes to go.
Hopefully nothing.
If you want to keep the estimate. We can go a little over, but
Yeah,
Let's
like
see.
I mean, like worst case scenario, it's fine. At least I get to showcase this. It's fine.
Yeah,
But that's
I mean,
that's
your
also.
goal, your goal literally says single bingo. So if you only get one of the two bingos that you're aiming for, that's technically still achieved. But for now, let's see if you can't make it.
Yeah, like something to add to like the Mega Man Bingo is that like I know these games like okay-ish, right? Because I've been running them for like 10 years ish.
Wow.
But there's still like stuff like, you know, I know the weaknesses and stuff and like secondary weaknesses, but like immunities for certain enemies, those are not like that up to date. So it adds like the bingo adds a lot of like obscure things to the to like what you need to know, which is really cool actually. Let's see. Also, the menu in Mega Man 3, to switch to the next screen, you have to press B.
Okay.
So it's yeah, the menuing can be really weird, but it's also can also be really good as well. No, kitty, you're not allowed to walk there. Stop it. There's no bingo for you here.
Random cat jump scare.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna take the death here so I can have full health for this fight. There's like,
Tactical.
yeah, it's actually very smart, I think, in this case, to do that. The last two goals that we need for after getting the one in Mega Man 3 are all in Mega Man 1. So I have a plan. I have a plan, but I don't know if it will work out fine.
We'll see. So only running and shooting then for the last two goals.
Yep. Running and shooting. Alright. There we go. So then I need to... Now I know for a fact that we have a weapon that will work. And if this one doesn't work, you may revoke my Blue Buster license.
Mega Man credibility.
Yeah. At least I've done 2 bosses Buster only. There must be some. There must be some good in that. All right. But yeah, like the like our I guess our bingo is hosted again on a different like platform. Like Clairtonic has it on his own website. I am very like interested in just asking him if we can port it over to Bingo Sync or something, because
Yeah, maybe port it over to Play Bingo. That's an exciting site, I have heard. Playbingo.gg. The experience for your bingo.
Sounds like we gotta do that. There we go. That one worked. Funny that you mentioned that. Alright, then it's only Mega Man 1 left and we have a bingo!
Yeah, we have a bingo. So technically goal achieved, but we still have like 9 minutes left. So let's see if we can't get another bingo in that time.
Okay, feel free to say something for a second.
Okay, I can say something for a second, and I'm gonna say that, well, here at Bingothon, we're watching this amazing Mega Man run right now, but we are also raising funds for Doctors Without Borders, also known as Médecins Sans Frontières. They're doing amazing humanitarian work all around the globe in areas of crisis, which is, in today's day and age, a very, very important work. To follow up on, and they rely on generosity of donors such as yourselves. So if you can spare it in today's economy, every single dollar helps. Please, 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 if you have any... If you're feeling ashamed because you can't donate much, don't. It's fine. Every single little donation, no matter what amount, $1 or $100, we appreciate all of them, and all of them go to a good cause. Every single dollar goes a long way. Type !donate in chat, or click the donate button below the stream to donate some money to Médecins Sans Frontières. So with that, we have entered the Mega Man 1 stage. I think I remember that. I actually started learning, in big quotation mark, learning that one. I think I never even finished it.
You can still learn it.
Yeah, sure. I definitely could. Just saying, my backlog isn't getting any smaller though.
That's the thing, right? Like, you're like, oh, this speedrun looks cool, and then you watch someone stream and it's like, oh, this looks cool. Yeah, I must confess, I have completely gotten away from having the hopes of ever learning another speedrun. It's just, at this point in time, I'd be happy if I just play half the games I ever wanted to play casually in my lifetime. Because there's just so many games, there's so many good games, and... No, go ahead. No, I wanted to just say that, like, I'm currently in a very good position of getting the second bingo, because the two last goals we have is like killing a Susie in two stages. The Susies are the enemies that go left and right, like they look like they have suction cups on them, and they have a big eye in the middle. And the second one is killing all the clamp cannons, and yeah, it seems like I was able to do that for this stage. So let's see, defeat every stage. So we need to go into a certain stage to get the last Susie, and then also go to Bombman stage and do all the clam cannons there. And then I'm so sorry that, like, my English is not that good right now, but
I don't think anybody would have noticed if you hadn't said anything about it. Mine isn't great either, so it's fine. I think you're doing an amazing job explaining what the games are about, and that's what counts. And your gameplay is amazing too. Also, you made Cutman. Is that his name? Scissorman? Cutman? You made him look very easy.
That is his name. It is Cutman, yeah.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into Elecman now, and we're going to get the last Susie. So let's do that. It's like, that's also a fun thing with these bingos for this games, or like for Mega Man, is that the choice of what stage to do and like where in that stage is the goal that you need. And when it's there's also multi goals. Like, let's say kill a boss in each game, for an example. Then it's like, okay, fastest one, fastest boss in every game. What can that be? Like, in my head right now, I cannot tell you which one is the fastest. So, like, stuff like that is really cool. Okay, now I need to just get this jump. Ah! Nice. That was the wrong jump.
Well.
So, that jump I'm going for there is... there's actually a buffer for it, because it's frame perfect. So we use those blue, like, weapon drops to kind of buffer it. There we go. Nice. So, like, I kind of know a lot of the strats in every game. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not that good in each game, but I can get through them in an okay pace.
Definitely better than me.
Hey, it's all about practice, you know? I believe that you can beat my time in these games easily.
Well, I'm not sure about easily, but I think if somebody does practice and gets better, then they all have a shot at some excellent times. Okay, we're at 42 minutes right now, just to keep you on your toes.
I was already on my toes.
No pressure though, no pressure.
Okay. Yeah, we are very, very close to the 2-1. I'm just taking it a little bit slow. Okay. Okay.
Hey, Kribblestar, thank you so much for the raid.
Oh, I was that enemy right there. He can jump high sometimes, and he can jump low sometimes. Yo, Kribblestar.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, he can jump high sometimes, and he can jump low sometimes. I'm actually glad that someone from the Mega Man community raided us.
They have your back.
They do. They're here to see me fail miserably. Oy, oy, oy. Alright. Oh, come on. It's like when you're like really rusty in these games, they can be very unforgiving, but there's usually not that much practice that is needed to at least like get okay-ish again.
Yeah, that's the case with many games.
D-Rusk is quick. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Okay. We only need to get into the boss corridor of this stage and kill one enemy. That's all we need to do. And then we have one goal. And then there's only the last one, which is just killing some enemies in Bombman stage.
Alright, just to give you a heads up, we are now kind of approached. We have, well, just met, or we are about to meet, right? Now we have met the estimate, but it's fine if we go above like 5 minutes. That's cool, but if it takes any longer,
that's fine. You'll take the call if.
I will. So you say we're close, so I think I'm gonna use authority here and say we'll continue watching you get that second bingo.
Cool. All right, Bomb Man. See? Now we need to find the clamps. Feel free to plug the charity again while I'm just cleaning up.
Wow, you're doing my job for me. Awesome. Yeah, of course I can. I'm happily plugging the charity again. We are raising funds here at Bingothon for Médecins Sans Frontières, Doctors Without Borders. Very amazing organization who are doing God's work in all around the work. And I want you also to be aware that during Bingothon summer, the amount of dollars that you donate, they add up to a cumulative amount of total donations for you, and depending on the amount of dollars you donate throughout the event, you can be eligible to win a bunch of prizes. For example, the amazing Bingothon summer mug. If you donate a total of $6 throughout the event, a Bingothon mug and sticker combo in the neutral design, you get for a total donation amount of $12. And Sea of Stars Sealed Early Backer Edition, you can win with a cumulative donation amount of $100. So if you donate this amount of the amount of dollars that I just read out in total throughout the event, you are eligible to win either of those prizes. I'm a huge fan, as everybody knows, of the Bingothon mug. I just had my morning tea in my trusty neutral Bingothon mug. So if you want to have your morning tea in a Bingothon mug too, donate $6 and maybe you are going to win one.
Awesome.
Okay, I see one more goal to go.
Yep, and it's right around the corner.
Okay, perfect. I think we can.
It's very, very right around the corner.
Okay.
I'm very. Thank you for keeping up with my my bad. I'm so sorry.
Don't be. This is very entertaining. Oh, I saw something with my little eyes.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll wait until you.
There they are.
you've reached-
And that is GG.
Time. Awesome. GG. Thank you so much for this amazing run of Mega Man. I am just going to leave this here at your run because we received a very generous $50 donation from Cynical Jazz. Thank you so much for your donation, saying, I thought bingo was for old people, but I hear all the gamers are doing it. That's true here at Bingothon. The gamers are doing bingo. Well, Chrissy, that was an amazing run. You gave us some insight about different Mega Man games, and I think I definitely feel like I have to give the games another try one day, just to see if I can get through them. Hopefully, for another viewer, it did the same effect. Anything you wanna, say, wanna mention, wanna plug before we go into the intermission?
I really want to again give a huge shout out to Claire Tonic and Baron Haynes for making the Mega Man bingo. It can be found at bingo.clairetonic.net, but I'm definitely going to tell them to port it over to play bingo.
Awesome.
Yeah, would be really cool. And a huge shout out to the Mega Man community. I've been with you guys for a few years now, and I love every second of it. So, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. Thank you for having me.
Love to hear it. Thank you so much for the run. That was very exciting. So we're going to go into a quick intermission, and then we have the next run upcoming, which is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, a lockout bingo. So see you then.
dermatologist,
project coordinator,
community engagement coordinator.
I am a medical doctor. I work with Doctors Without Borders, which we also call MSF.
MSF is a humanitarian medical organization. But in my opinion, it's more than that.
To me, MSF is an organization that has principles and values that relate with my own.
Most organizations goes to communities with solutions. MSF tries to get solutions from the people, the patients that they treat.
we are always the first responders.
Sometimes we go to places where we are the only source of relief available.
All the patient that comes to our facility is being treated free of charge, and we treat them equally, no matter where they come from.
More than 100 trauma patients every day came into our hospital, which was beyond our limit at a time. But we didn't refuse any patient. This is what MSF is.
It's a group of people who shares the common idea that each human being has the right for medical care.
It could be due to conflict,
Epidemics,
disasters.
pandemics,
It could be people that have limited access to care.
MSF looks at what is in the best interest of the patients.
We have the freedom to decide and to respond to the needs wherever they are, as we are not influenced by governments or politics.
We want to be less and less necessary. We try to develop a work that will continue even when we leave the country.
MSF goes beyond where everyone else would go.
This is Doctors Without Borders.
Welcome everybody to Minecraft Chaos Mod. Coming to you this winter if you donate for free lunch. I'm sorry, this was the most cringe I've ever had, but I would like for you to donate.
What's going on here is, as you can see, there's a huge bar on the top of the screen. Every 30 seconds, a random effect will occur in my game, and I have to do whatever I can to get as many goals as I can in the next 2 hours. I'm just gonna start out by doing normal, like, Minecraft survival mode things.
Hello there.
Oh my god, that jump scared the hell out of me. Hello, slime. But slowly getting there. Okay, we're going TikTok mode, that's great. Oh, okay, I guess I'm making things on fire now. Get to the water. No, stop breaking blocks. I've got, like, laser vision now. Why do these zombies keep spawning? Oh my god. Oh my god! What the hell? The warden spawned, it died in one hit. Okay, there's a lot of things going on. I need to get the hell out of here. I'm like in this cramped space and I'm dying. Oh, skyblock. Okay. Should I do the gamer strat? Okay. Whew. Oh my god.
At least there's water at the bottom.
Is that a train up there?
God damn it! Alright, I'm leaving.
Oh my god.
Did we hit the corner? Oh.
Whoa, what is this? Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
Just get to the nether,
Oh.
blow things the heck up.
Mike. No, my portal! It's just terrible effect after terrible effect. Alright, bed placed. Oh, I blew it up. That
I
counts.
did it!
Oh, I have gold inside me.
Certainly is a situation, isn't it? Got like 30 seconds. Come on, pumpkin.
I'll kill this creeper with fall damage. It's my final hope.
Hey, come on, creeper. Oh, there's a zombie. They can.
Come on.
Climb back up, climb back up.
Oh, the creeper's gonna ruin everything, though.
No!
Yes, it died of fall damage!
Let's go! Second.
That was the last second, yeah.
There we go.
What?
Hello, 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 and good morning, Bingothon. How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a lovely Sunday. Here it is in my room, almost 26 degrees Celsius, which is 78 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's getting a bit hot today, but that's fine. I usually have it very cold in my apartment usually. We are awaiting until the next run is ready. And in the meantime, I want to remind you, we are raising money for Médecins Sans Frontières, also known as Doctors Without Borders. Part of Doctors Without Borders' mission is to speak out publicly when their team The teams witness extreme acts of violence against individuals or groups, or when access to life-saving medical care is hindered. The decision to do so is always guided by their mission to alleviate suffering, protect life and health, and to restore respect for human beings and their fundamental human rights. These are values that we at Bingothon very much align with, and as such we want to support them in their mission. Please type !donate in chat or click the donation button below the stream. If you can afford to donate any amount, every single dollar goes a long way. If you feel a little bad because you can't spare much, don't do. We appreciate every donation equally. Speaking of appreciating every donation, I do appreciate a donation amount right here that we have received from a good friend, Chaotic Yosher, who has donated $20.01 for some reason, saying, as a big fan of Majora's Mask, I gotta support the Moon Rally. Well, Majora's Mask, we have seen that run earlier today. It was a very amazing bingo run there, co-op blackout bingo that we saw. And the Moon Rally is actually part of a bid war that we have open for Mario Kart World, a knockout race. So, with that donation, the Moon Rally now sits at, let me refresh real quick, yeah, it sits at the very top with $45.26, followed by the Spiny Rally with $31.25, and then we have the Heart Rally with $25.25, Ice Rally $21.25, and then Acorn, Cherry, Cloud, and Golden Rally, all with $6.25. I don't know what it is with these cent amounts and these donations right here, but I'm very happy that the donations happen at all. So if you want to see that changed until Mario Kart World 2, it's a run that's going to happen later today. There's still, everything is still on the table. Remember that we also have a bunch of prizes that you can win, like a Bingothon mug and sticker combo, and a Sea of Stars sealed early backer edition for the North American version, and the vinyl. Donate $6 in total throughout the event to get eligible in winning the Bingothon Summer Mug. $12 makes you eligible to win the Bingothon mug and sticker combo, and a total of $100 makes you eligible to win the Sea of Stars sealed early backer edition. Single Jazz, you split the donation evenly between all 8 because you haven't played World 2. I haven't played World 2 either, and it's very generous. That's the word I was looking for. It's very generous for you to just, get all of the goals above the ground here a little bit. Okay, we're waiting for the runners to go live. I do wonder if, while we're waiting for this, if I could not simply do a little thing right here. While we're waiting for the whole okay. I just heard we are ready to go, so no infinite craft in this intermission. Perfect. Okay, so we're just getting the runners and commentator over in here, and then we'll be back with you shortly. Please stay tuned.